Ladies and gentlemen, you have caught me red-handed. I am in the process of fertilizing my grass on Erlingrat, the cow farm. We are going to make some money, hopefully. We're pretty low on income, but we have no debt, so we're good. Oh, it ends there, so I can just back over here. I'm just getting these fields. No, stop it. Up to fertilizer happiness status, because I haven't fertilized this in forever. I know you have to do it every time, but it actually did not surprisingly use very much fertilizer, so I think it's probably worth doing because it will yield us lots more in the long run. So anyway, how are you all doing? Sorry it's been so long since I've recorded an episode of Erlingrat. I have been just inundated with work and life. We have my wife has gotten chickens, so we have chickens that we're raising, and that has taken I've had to build some coops, and so that's eaten into my video game recording time. We've kept the SnowRunner series up, but we're also going to keep these up for a little bit longer. I think as we get close to the launch of Farm Sim 22, like end of October, I think the beginning of November, I'm going to spend probably a series that you may or may not be interested in, but I'd like to do a series just on a default map, like probably Felsbrunn, because it's the better of the two, but I might do Ravenport. There's a lot of people coming into Farm Sim, or will be, that are new. And for the channel to survive, I have to kind of pander to the new audiences, because the tutorials and the first looks and stuff like that are really kind of where my channel survives. Because these videos, yeah, we get like 800 views, 1,000 views. It's great, but I need videos that have 80, 90,000 views on them. That's how we stay in business. So I'm going to put together some videos, possibly even like towards the end of October. I'm going to do hey, here's how you play the game. We're gonna make a farm together and do a walkthrough, and that will be because now we know how the game plays and stuff. I was supposed to do this months ago, but I didn't. But what happens is when a new version of Farm Sim comes out, like Farm Sim 22, we have Farm Sim 19 going on sale, and so it'll go either for like free or for like $2, and a lot of people will get it at that point because there'll be a lot of release news for Farm Sim 22, which will bring it to the forefront, and then people will see that 19 is free and they'll grab it. So we'll get a lot of influx of new viewers, which is always great for the channel. I should have done it years ago, but I just haven't had time. So I'm starting to have time now, and so I want to get that done. And it all depends on business and how things are going. Like usually this season is, we start slowing down, and definitely I saw a really big pickup with back to school. That does happen. And then usually, traditionally, things slow down until we get to the new year. And so I think it's probably going to be that way. It has already started to slow down. And while I want it to be crazy busy, I don't think it. Hey, Ed, Evendium. By the way, for those of you that weren't aware, I am streaming again. Wow, that's loud. On Twitch. So if you want to be a part of that, please, we'd love to have you come out and check the channel out. I stream kind of randomly. I'm trying to just do it twice or 3 times a week. If I can do more, I will, but it just depends on how busy I am. It's not YouTube is still the priority, but I do want to be out there. People really do seem to enjoy the streams. We've been doing some SnowRunner streams for the hardcore mode, and I've been getting 40, 50, 60 people watching, so that's a good thing. So be sure to check us out. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description. Once again, I usually do 1 or 2 during the day, during the week. I want to say roughly like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we do some more in the evening. My wife and I do Minecraft on Wednesday nights. And I sometimes will do an evening stream of some other game. We've also been doing American Truck Convoys on there. So just keep that in mind when you're looking for something to do. Twitch is really easy to do. You got to sign up. If you have Amazon, you probably already have an account, and you can. It's pretty cool. And if you want to support us, that's a good way to do it because Amazon has what's called a Twitch Prime subscription, and that basically it's free for you, and you get to use it every month, and it goes to us, and we get $5. So it's like free for you to give us $5. You don't have to pay anything. I mean, you're already paying for Prime, but it's just a benefit of having Prime. So that's one way. If you like our channel and you want to support us, that's a way to do it without spending a single dollar. So another way to do that is to watch the ads. I know sometimes YouTube goes ad crazy, just depending on what's going on. Sometimes we get a couple ads. Sometimes we get tons of ads. So you'll have to hang on 1 second, folks. Here, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. I'm sat here on the phone, and I'm wondering. I'm looking down here, and I've always wondered, can you actually get down on the pier there? I've left stuff out. Make it a mess. Let's see here. I just want to watch. Can we actually go down on the pier, or is it blocked? Is it like the bridge where you stop? No. Hey, that's cool. It's just one more step towards boats in Farm Sim. Why? Who knows? It's a hot day. I just needed that. Oh, God. I can't jump. Boy, that was stupid. Oh, good. Okay, I can get out here. That was about to be a doomsday moment. Okay, so we need to I'm leaving the fertilizer in. I don't think I'm going to need it, but let's see. Where are we at here on fertilizer? We're planted and we're perfect. So I need to put the weeder stuff back in. I believe that would be called herbicide. All right, let's unload this bad boy. There we go. And we'll load this bag up. Glug glug. We're probably going to have to buy more. Definitely need more seed. So let's go ahead and do that today. I'm going to get... We'll run over to the store with our truck. Pick up some stuff. Yeah, so I'm super excited about Farm Sim 22 coming out. I think it's going to be great for the channel. Not only because my 19 videos will start getting a lot of traction, but 22 videos are going to do well too. I'm still trying to decide how I'm going to do the tutorials. Once again, last time on 19 I waited, and I had a lot of people like, why aren't you doing tutorials? Here's the thing, guys. When a new version comes out, I have to learn the new version too, because there's always new stuff, like stuff that I don't know how to do. And so it takes me a little while to figure all that stuff out. And so I don't want to rush in and like give you wrong information about like what we're doing on the maps and how the things are working. And because nothing's worse than having to delete a tutorial because things are wrong. I've had to do that before, or had mistakes, and then, you know, the worst part's like when you don't make a mistake. Like, hold on one sec. I had to catch the bus home. The worst part's like when you are, when you've made a tutorial and you're on version 1 of the game, and then they patch the game and change something in the tutorial that you've made. It's like, oh, dang it. That's the worst. All right, so let's grab this, and we're going to change it up real quick. I'm going to take the sides off. And this, too, we're going to fold the sides down on this. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we could repair that up, yeah. And then tab. Nope, tab. Oh, look at that. Has to be repaired, too. Do it. $4, yeah. Needed a new cotter pin. I like that word, cotter. Cotter pin. Speaking of cotter pins, I must have left mine out. I have a trailer for my tractor. $3 in repair. And let's customize this bad boy. What have they done? Wait. I think I have this one already, right? Yeah, That's what I have right now. But we want to just take the sides off. So there we go. Put front and back sides on. And that should be good. Oh, whoops. I disconnected it. We'll put our little blinkers on for safety. And we're going to head down to El Chope. El Chapo. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, that's the worst when you make a tutorial and then they change everything underneath it. It's like, oh, dang it. And then people are correcting you like, that doesn't work. You said this worked and it doesn't work. And I'm like, yeah, I know I made this video. But do you take down a video with 80,000 views, you know, just because they made a change? I don't know, probably. That's like the whole thing with the hardcore mode with SnowRunner. That was a tough one for me because it's like, I got to decide, like, am I going to do hardcore mode? Like, do I leave the old videos in the playlist? Do I make a new playlist so that I have two different, like, hard mode and hardcore mode? And that's not confusing enough already. So I decided, and though it was a difficult one, that I needed to remove the self-induced hardcore from the playlist. I just deleted them all. Didn't delete the videos, but I deleted them from the playlist. I then started adding the new ones to it. So anyway, if you like Farm Sim, you probably will like SnowRunner. Check out the hardcore series I'm running. I've got Feared Fox. We've got Officer Sidrovich, also known as Matthew, also known as Thomas, who used to be on Farm Sim all the time. And then we also have Mr. Micah, and we'll be having other people play, probably hopefully Kyle, Jaywa. They're all getting involved in helping me do the hardcore mode. It's fun. I have some restrictions, too, on my end to make it even harder. That includes they're allowed to use their own scouts as long as they're on the same level as everybody else. So if you've got, you know, a level 2 scout, which is where I'm at, or level 3 right now is where I'm at, they can only have parts that are available up to level 2, level 3. So I've made it a little bit more difficult for them, and they are not allowed to use any trucks. The trucks that they're going to be using are my trucks. So let's go ahead and see what we got. They've got big herbicide, we got big fertilizer, but then we don't get those back out, but they're cheaper. So let's go ahead one of these. Herbicide, yep. And fertilizer. Yep. And what else do we need? We need a thing of seeds. Okay, there we go. Is that all we need? I've got lime already, so I think that's all I need. So let's go ahead and deliver that to the farm. Now, somebody pointed out, and I didn't realize this, but on this map, it actually shows you farming potential for fields. And he said the big, let's see, where does select? Economic analysis. That's awesome. Okay, so it shows the soil sample was 13,000. It actually adds this all together. The lime, $3,000 to lime it. Fertilizer, since last reset. Liquid fertilizer. No manure. Slurry. Seeds. It shows how many seeds we've used. And that's in the big field. Vehicle maintenance, $1,000. Wow! It keeps track of all that. AI helper, $10,000 in AI helper fees. Ouch! We need a bigger harvester so I can do it myself. Yield is 17. So we've made $100,000 yield, and so minus our costs, we've made $87,000 since last reset. So after we're done with the field, we should reset this. I haven't been resetting these. We've made $42,000 off of this field. So that's, he said there is an earning potential. Yeah, that's, we've only we've never done a reset. So, okay. But it doesn't show us. Oops, I just reset it. Oh, well. It doesn't show us these fields because we haven't sampled those yet. Let's see here. Is there some kind of, he said there was some kind of economic. Ah, okay. Soil distribution, expected yield 108%, 107. That's good. And that has 107, 112%. This one's really good. 104, 110, 122. Whoa. 110. So these are 101. That's less. Wow. So it really shows us that's 105, negative 90. Neat. So it tells us the different distributions of soil and what to expect. So these are not as good. So you really want plus. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So these are all good. That's good. Sweet. Thank you for that tip. Once again, that's a precision farming implement. I don't think precision farming is coming right away in Farm Sim. I think it's going to be something that's going to be added. So, nope. Nope. Stop it. There we go. Let's load these up. The good news is it's not overloading our forklift. The bad news is I want to get this on as far as I can, right as center as I can, and I don't think I can center it much. There we go. Okay, that's not bad. I want to push it over just a little bit, though. There we go. It's a little bit more in the center. I love the Manitou. I hope they add more like forklift type devices. You know, it would be nice if they added like a really big like a Husky forklift that could lift heavier items. Because right now, like I can't. This would make the most sense for me to use at my brewery, but I can't because it's not strong enough and it dumps over. Good. Pretty centered. And we're going to be doing a lot of loading and unloading in Farm Sim 22 because we're going to be making products, and those are going to come out on pallets most likely. So hopefully over the weekend I'll have some time, and I need to make another video because they've added a bunch of new information about Farm Sim, what's like equipment that's going to be in it and stuff like that. Pretty much now, from now until November, we're going to have a lot of cool new information coming in. So, I'm not too bad at loading these, am I? I got better. People used to make fun of me because I was terrible at loading stuff, but I've learned to take my time and. All right. There's some traffic going on. Not going to be able to fasten that. This, yes. And that, yes. Okay. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll see. I'm not going to rock it over there either. I'm afraid if I close this, well, no, that's fine. That'll work. I think if you see, if I lifted it, the seed would actually go into the trailer and be turned into seed. Like it would empty from the bags. You gotta be careful with that because if you forklift over this while those sides are up, it thinks it's a dumper and it dumps into it. So just be careful. And so we have a delivery of product for the farm, about $8,000 worth of chemicals and seeds for our farm. And tell you what, this thing goes from an amazing turn radius to a terrible turn radius, but it's so hard to handle. I don't know. All right. So I'm still debating. I bought the Farm Sim side panel. I actually bought it for Flight Sim. And I talked about this in another video. I wanted to let you guys know. So years ago, when SciTech came out with the Farm Sim control panel, I bought one. And I also bought the steering wheel that went with it, and it was terrible. It fell apart after a couple days. Buttons were breaking. Things just did not work well. And I was very disappointed because it's a really cool device. It just sucked. So Logitech bought them out about 3 years ago, and 3 years ago, I think Logitech bought them out. I was still leery to buy one. And I wanted to wait until all the SciTech ones were gone, so I did. So this summer, I decided to take the risk and purchase one. And I have not been let down. Logitech has reworked it. All the buttons are different and stronger. They don't like flop into they're not falling apart, and they're much better built. And they don't double press and stuff like that. So I've been using it for Flight Sim and a Truck Sim. I haven't used it for Farm Sim yet, ironically, but I will once 22 hits the floor. But I am just loving it. I'm so glad that they fixed the unit. And so I can tell you from personal experience on this one at least that the quality's gone up, and it is now worth the $150 for the side panel if you can get one. They're calling it the heavy equipment controller now, and so it's no longer called Farm Sim side panel. I think they wanted to kind of broaden it, and it really does work for many different games. The only game it doesn't work for that I wish it would, because it would be great, Train Simulator. If Train Simulator World 2 would support it, it would be amazing, because you'd be able to have all kinds of buttons that you'd like, the buttons you need for the train, and you'd have the controller that could work as a throttle or brake. You know, it's really well designed for that kind of stuff, but the game doesn't support it, so that sucks. All right, so we're gonna open this back up, and I'm gonna I forget what the son of a biscuit. That just happened. I don't know what I pressed to do that, but that freaking sucks. Oh, good, and now I can't open the back. God dang it. Nope, and it's frozen up. How do I dump this? I don't know how to make it dump. Son of a biscuit. That is not what I wanted to do. Now we got a big mess we got to clean up. Freak's sake. I just wanted to open the side panels like that and then undo the straps. Have to get that cleaned up before the seagulls. No, stop it. Come on. There. My life. I don't think I have a shovel down here. I'm going to have to go back up to the farm and get a shovel because this tractor doesn't have one. Come on. Let go. There we go. All right. I was pressing E instead of R. Okay. Do I look angry? Because I am. I have to go around it. Don't drive over the crops. Son of a biscuit. I cannot believe that just happened. I can believe it happened. If it's possible to do it, I most likely will do it. God dang it. Frig sake. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this down here. And I'll get those other two things unloaded, and then I'm going to run up to the farm with the truck, and we'll get the shovel and bring it down and scoop that up. And I'll just put it right into the seeder. I think, unfortunately, they're 2,000 liters, which is more than the seeder can carry, so I'm going to have to take some of it and shovel it under the frickin' barn. Come on. Get down. What the? What is it catching on? Oh, for what the? Okay. Just shove these off and pick them up on the other side, because obviously that's not going to work. Some bug with that mod. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in. The shed. This is herbicide, right? No, that's fertilizer. Yeah. Ironically, on the thing it says 2,000 liters. Even though it's a 3,000 liter. All right. That's one. Now, once again, I don't know. That cedar might hold 2,000, but I don't think it does. I think it's less than that. No. No, Arthur. That's the herbicide. Herbal side. Be quiet, Alfie. Quiet. Now, one thing we could do, you'll see, I got an idea. We're going to turn these all into other packets because I've got some extra packets here too. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these into containers, and you'll see how I do that. We're going to use the game's systems to turn these into containers, and then we'll store those. Hang on one second, folks. All right, so that was my ex-wife calling, letting me know she's going to drop the kids off in a couple hours. I brought the shovel, while I was on the phone, I brought the shovel down from the farm and put the rest of the stuff away. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to put everything I can into the cedar, and then we'll use the Control I function to repackage it in just regular seed packets. Oh, God, it's already full. Actually, so maybe what we can do is we'll do this. I don't want to drive on the field. Yeah. Okay, but we're going to have to drive on the field a little bit. So we're going to dump this out like that, right? There's our first set of seed packets. I'm going to clean up the stuff that's not in packets, and make it so it's not so much of a mess. And then we'll have everything in packets, and then we'll fill up the cedar and leave the remainder of packets. Because, you know, stuff. Right? You got that? Write it down. Did you get it? Write it down. is my new address. What the heck? Why isn't it loading? These should dump into the seeder. Dump. Oh, for frig's sake. This is going to be not cooperating. God dang it. It's me in defiance. Chucking it on top of the other one. Angrily. Yeah. I wish you could just siphon it off the ground like this, like click it here. But nope. We are going to have to drive over that and load it. So let's go ahead and get it. Drop this. Nope. And pick the shovel. Where's my weight? I packaged myself in here. Where's my weight? Gosh dang it. So if you're like, what the heck's Arthur doing, and you've never seen anyone do this before, you know, I think you get the gist of what I'm doing, but maybe not. And then you'll see and be like, oh, that's why he did that. Yep, I just, in real life, you would never run your seeds over, ever. It's so destructive. Come on. No 100%ing. All right, let's dump this here. Clean up on aisle 5. Yeah, there's no way that's full. I didn't realize this seeder holds 3,100 seeds. That's a lot of seed. Ta-da. All right, so let's go ahead and put this shovel into the back of the Lindner. Das Linda. Oh. Oh. Oh, twisted it. All right, there we go. Take that back into the farm. Grab the forks. Oh, yeah. Fork that. Sally fork. Tally-ho. Now, we need to figure out which one is the least full. And we'll put that in. And then the other one should all be full. Let's see, what does this one do? One of these is going to be not full all the way. That's this one. There's 100 seeds in there. I'm scooping up the ground. That's good. Awful! Do you catch the drift now? Basically, we're going to keep loading these in until there's only 1 or 2 left, and they'll be full. And then, honestly, we don't have to buy seeds for quite some time because, well, we've got all the seed we'll ever need. Not ever. You guys can wish me luck as I translate this map over to Farm Sim 22, the series will continue. It's going to move over to Farm Sim 22. So this map, well, there we go. So we've reached the limit. The seeder is full, and so now we get to stack these 3 seed containers over here. But yeah, Farm Sim 22 is going to have Erlengrot, so I'm going to have to figure out how to edit the files and give myself money so that I can rebuild our farm and bring it back to the exact state that it's in currently. Number of cows, numbers. We'll make it all match and continue the series. And once again, we will really be delving into the attempt at doing a multi-sim series again. So you'll see American Truck, or Euro Truck, I mean. I don't know, maybe. I'd like to really make an American map the first multi-sim, so we'll see. I may do the European map as my multiplayer map. This will be our continuing single story map, and then the USA map will be our multi-sim map. Come on. Nah. Son of a biscuit. Biscuit. There we go. Okay. Going for the old triad of power. All right. So now we're going to put our these down. We don't need these right now. Leave the weight. And I think really the next stage for our farm down here is going to be for getting rid of the weeds. So we're pretty much done for a while down here. Boop, 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 boop. There's that, and we're going to park the New Holland, and we'll be done. And then I'm going to drive back up to the farm, and we'll call it an episode. So, got a decent amount of stuff done today. We were able to resupply our farm and clean up any messes that we had made earlier and today. Freaking disaster. Oh, man. All right. That shovel shows it still has seed in it, but I know it doesn't. Oh, well. Weird. All right. And so we've arrived home. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you're enjoying this series. I definitely am having fun making it. I would like to do more if I could, but we've just been so busy lately. But we will be continuing the series on into FS22, so This is probably my most successful farm in that I have 0 debt on the farm. And I have everything that I need to continue doing what I'm doing at the level I'm doing it. Though I think we're getting to the point where we should get a harvester that's larger than the one that we have. And then the next step would be to buy another field for harvesting. We've upgraded to a larger seeder, and now it might be time to follow suit with our... Whoops. Wow, that really stuck. Interestingly, the seeds are stuck in there. Oh well, what are you going to do? Glitch. So, we will continue this successful farm. And I also like to get more cows so we're producing more milk, because right now we're not producing a ton. But we could be doing so much more with milk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time on Farm Simulator 2219/whatever on Erlingrot Farm, our little Alpine farm. And have a great night, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.